What's up, dudes? Welcome back to another K-pop news video. And I know in my channel update video I said we were talking about stuff that pertains to music, but this actually kind of does pertain to the music itself in a roundabout way, because we were talking about the name change and the logo change, just in general, the English brand changes that Big Hit has made to BTS. So like I do with all of my news videos here, I'm just going to kind of recap a little bit of the information that I have got, and then share my thoughts and opinions on the entire story. So if you want to hear more K-pop, keep up to date with more K-pop music news and just in general hear what I've got to say about Korean music stuff in general, click on the subscribe button down below if at any point you feel the urge to do that during this video. So let's kick it off by saying that, of course, they revealed their brand new logo in an animation video. It's kind of typical for revealing new things is to put in a fancy little video and all that to kind of reveal it, and it's basically just a visual representation of a set of doors, and it is supposed to, I would assume that it is supposed to kind of represent the group's message and the meaning that is behind it. So it's, I don't know, I don't really have the logo doesn't give me any sort of strong feelings one way or another, but I looked at it and I was like, yeah, those are basically rectangles. Good, cool. And naturally, because anytime that BTS does anything, people lose their minds. People were like, oh my god, they've got a new logo. In fact, I remember I saw this tweet from Koreaboo, because I follow them on Twitter. I don't know why, but I do. And they posted the link to the animation video, and it was like, we weren't ready, we were not prepared for the BTS logo reveal. Oh my god. It's like, just settle down. It's just a logo. It doesn't mean anything, and it's basic. It's like just basic. Don't freak out about it. But BTS are gods amongst humans, so anything that they do is a really, really big deal. The second thing, which had people losing their shit all over the internet, it was a lot of fun reading people go have a nuclear meltdown on Twitter about the fact that you got Rap Monster at the end of the video that just says something beyond the scene, and people were like, are they changing their name? Oh my god, they're not Bangtan Boys anymore. They're beyond the scene, beyond the scene. And it's like, just relax. Again, just chill. I hadn't seen anything to say that they were actually going to be changing their name, and so I was just like, just simmer down a little bit, just like cool your jets, simmer down, cool down. You're out of 10, you gotta take it down to like a 5 at the very least, right? Just cool down. And just wait for like actually some sort of confirmation. Then we saw a confirmation from Big Hit that they just basically completely changed up their branding in English at the very least to represent a new direction or a new era for the group, I suppose, is really kind of what it's supposed to be. So they changed their English name, right, to Beyond the Scene, which is supposed to mean, or at least the explanation that Big Hit gave, which is supposed to be youth that do not settle down to reality but continuously grow to reach their dreams. It's truly inspirational. I'm touched. I'm inspired by Beyond the Scene, and now I'm going to achieve my dreams. It's so cheesy, like inspirational and like sappy and emotional, and like, oh, you guys are you're looking out for me. You're inspiring everyone else because you're just inspiring everyone to reach their dreams. It's cheesy. Some people would probably consider it to be cringy. At least I know one person that does, that I follow on Twitter. But it isn't really any different from what their old thing was, which Bangtan Boys or whatever, Bulletproof Boy Scouts or whatever it was supposed to really kind of mean and represent the whole thing, the whole, I guess, phrase about boys who stop the oppression and prejudice that teens face. So they're really looking out for the youth of Korea, or the world or something like that. They're trying to be an inspirational force. And it's just like, why can't they just be BTS? Why can't they just be BTS? That's what everyone calls them. Why do you even have to change their name to be on the scene? And this gets to really what my ultimate just, you know, thoughts on this whole entire thing is that, you know, going just the whole thing is just stupid. First of all, which is the big thing, the name change and the logo change and the meaning change and just about all of their new, you know, branding is just dumb as hell. Two, it's, in my opinion, 100% unnecessary for them to even have done this. Like, what's wrong? What is wrong with the bulletproof vests logo thing or whatever it is that you do, or just the word mark BTS that you can, you know, stylize? Why did you need to actually create a brand new logo? And then why did you need to create a new English version of a name to fit with the acronym BTS? I don't know. I can't explain it. And Big Hits tried to explain it, but it just comes off as super, super cheesy and sappy and it's like icky, right? At least in my opinion. I'm not really a big fan of it. And then three, ultimately, the logo especially is not really that creative. It really isn't. I mean, and this is the thing that just blows my mind, is they're like, they bragged like, yeah, it took us nearly a year of working with one of the top design consulting agencies wherever to come up with this whole entire new brand identity. And what they came up with to kind of represent people going from one place to another place is doors. Like, that's basic as fuck. It's like, that's not creative. There's no like stylized thing of like a phoenix or anything like that. It's just doors. We're just gonna put doors because people walk through them when they're going from one room to another or one place to another. Like, how like, they didn't even think about it. They didn't even spend a full freaking year even thinking about how they're gonna, you know, that their logo is gonna basically be doors. Doesn't make any sense. It just is like, the top design agency or top design consulting firm in Korea or whoever they contracted with, like, I don't think they really put in a lot of work with this. Or maybe they did. Maybe thinking of the most basic thing that I can think of right now, which is doors, takes a lot of actual thought to come around to, you know, to just bypass all of the really creative ideas and things that could be much more interesting and cool to, like, we're just gonna make the doors, right? Does that make, I don't even know. But I mean, the biggest thing that I'm just like, this is dumb is really about the logo. But then the second part, of course, is the phrase and the acronym that fits BTS, which is also dumb, silly, cheesy, goofy, whatever. But at the same time, you know, being a fan of K-pop, like, this is a thing that happens in K-pop all the time, where people just come up, where companies come up with some absolutely dumb ass words. Then it's not even things that make any sense. It's just they just pick words out of a hat to match the acronym or the letters or whatever in a group's name. Like, you can't. Why can't they just be BTS? Why can't they just be BTS? Why can't they just be BTS? Why do they have to be beyond the scenes, the group that sticks up or that is supposed to inspire the youth to achieve their dreams and goals? Why? Just release your music. Just release your music as BTS. You don't need to be so deep as K-pop music. Do it through the music. You don't need to be, your name doesn't, but maybe the entire goal, I guess, is for, I don't even know. We're not going to go there. But, and then we just want to close this out with something that before I recorded this video, I caught myself calling the group behind the scenes. And, like, they've fallen right into it. They've just set it up perfectly. This isn't even like a baseball. This is T-ball. They put it up on the tee, and now all the trolls can just hit home runs daily, hourly, by the minute, every single second if they really want to. Because as if people weren't calling BTS behind the scenes anyway, just as a thing to troll people with. Well, now they definitely can, because, like, there's just one word difference in the actual English version of their name now, because you change beyond to behind and behind the scenes or behind the scene. It's like Big Hit fell for the they took the bait. They didn't take the bait, but they just made the perfect opportunity for trolls to troll, and I think that it's hilarious. It's so good, and I don't think ironic is the proper word, but it feels great to just know that the company set their fans up perfectly to be trolled constantly, because, you know, it wasn't anywhere near the actual like real representation of what their name was before, but now it's like 90% the same, and so I'm personally probably gonna have a little bit of a difficult time not calling them behind the scenes every once in a while. In all honesty, I did it before I hit the record button for this video. I thought in my mind that we're gonna record. I actually said, because when I actually do my whole, like, you know, sync for the audio, like, I was like, all right, so we're gonna talk about the behind the scenes logo. Oh no, we're not talking about behind the scenes. We're talking about beyond the scene. I did that, so sorry if that upsets you or that triggers you. I'm sorry, but it just happened. You got to blame Big Hit for making the poor decision on that one. So that's all I got. It's just all it's confusing. I don't understand why they needed to do it, but whatever. Also, in other news, they did release the cover of a song from Sotaji and the Boys. That was also a thing. So, and they came out at the same time. So I don't know which one's bigger. Maybe the logo thing overshadowed the cover of an iconic K-pop act's song. I don't even know. But that's that. So that's all I got to say. Long video. I didn't expect to talk about the freaking logo and their their branding change as much as I did, but hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed it, found it a little entertaining, or whatever. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing, because that's kind of the reason why I make these videos, is to put my thoughts out there so that I can hear what you guys have got to say. So drop your thoughts and opinions about the changing of the BTS branding in at least English or internationally. And, you know, what you like about it, what you didn't like about it. If you think it's dumb, why you think is good, whatever you think, it's all cool, because this community here that we're trying to build is all about having some friendly and respectful discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So if that's a community that you would like to be a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below so you can join the community and, of course, become a part of the discussion. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.